And I know to do what we do, you got to be able to take abuse. You got to be able to have people talk crazy about you. In this business, you got to be able to have people disrespecting you. And you got to smile and you got to pretend like that's okay.
In the darkest moment of my life, everything seemed to fall apart. Uncertainty gnawed at my being, and every step was a leap into the dark. I asked myself several times, how did I get here? The answers were vague and fear dominated me. It was in this abyss that I discovered the resilience hidden within me. I remembered the stories of overcoming that always inspired me, the people who turned adversity into strength. I began to seek support from friends and family to find solace in small daily victories. Therapy and meditation became essential allies, helping me navigate the internal storm. Little by little, the darkness began to give way to a timid but persistent light. I realized that, despite the difficulties, I had the ability to redefine my trajectory. The healing process was gradual, but each step brought me closer to a stronger, wiser version of myself. And most of all, I learned that in the darkest moments, that's where we find our true strength and purpose. I needed advice, direction. I turned to those I trusted, hoping for words of wisdom. But the answers were always the same: I don't know. The silence was deafening, and my mind couldn't find peace. I then realized that true guidance had to come from within. I began exploring self-discovery practices, like meditation and reflective writing, which helped me organize my thoughts and emotions. I read philosophy and self-help books that offered new perspectives, and I found inspiration in stories of people who overcame similar challenges. Connecting with nature through walks outdoors also brought a feeling of tranquility and clarity. Gradually, confidence in my own decisions began to blossom. I understood that the journey to find answers is often lonely, but it is also where our greatest opportunity for growth and self-discovery lies. By learning to trust myself, I discovered an inner strength I didn't know I had. "I love you," I whispered into the void, hoping that the echo of that feeling would bring me some comfort. But nothing came, just loneliness. In the midst of this chaos, I realized that only I could save myself. I needed to find strength within myself, even though I didn't know where to start. I decided to start small, setting daily goals that gave me a sense of accomplishment. I adopted a self-care routine, including exercise, healthy eating, and leisure time. Practicing gratitude also became essential, helping me focus on the good things that still existed in my life, no matter how small they were. I sought inspiration from overcoming stories and online support communities, where I found people facing similar challenges. Little by little, I began to realize that the strength I was looking for had always been within me. I learned to value my own company and find peace in silence. Self-love blossomed, transforming loneliness into a space for growth and self-discovery. Each day became an opportunity to rebuild myself, and I finally realized that the journey to save myself was actually the journey to truly know and love myself.